Hello everyone, my name is NMAC4,
And I'm Big Boss Bat.
and today we're playing Jak and Daxter the Precursor Legacy.
Now, you may recall that about a year ago we started our walkthrough of Jak 2. Well, Noel said, fuck that, we're gonna do the first one first, so here we go.
The first one is more lighthearted. I think you'll enjoy it the most. The second one is still really cool, but the first one is very lighthearted. This is more... when you play this game, it brings back memories of, like, really, really old, like, Mario games. Because it came out around this time. Oh, that dance. Already better dance moves than I can do.
Definitely.
Yeah, pretty much. That was me at prom.
Oh, God. Just the scratching your ass part.
Tom was like, after I was dancing at prom, Tom was like, "You're a party dude." I'm like, "Yeah, I like parties. Who doesn't like parties?"
He doesn't get invited to them, though.
Wow. Alright, we're gonna do a new game.
Sandover Village.
Sandover
We should show
Village.
them the glitch.
I don't know if it works on PS3.
You never tried it?
No.
Oh, yeah, explain them. Never mind, forget about it.
There's every game has a pause feature. Even in game, it just pauses right away.
Isn't that kind of... I hate you.
It's actually really interesting. I think it's cool.
You can't pause some cutscenes. Like in Metal Gear, you can't pause the cutscenes. You just gotta...
Rip. I really like this cutscene.
What was their purpose, and why did they vanish? I have asked the plants, but they do not remember. The plants
They
have
don't
asked
speak.
the rocks,
Crazy
but the
old
rocks
man
do not
in
recall.
the
He's
sky.
a stoner old
Even
dude.
the rocks do not recall.
He's a eco-sage, so he's a green eco-sage, so he's all about nature and life.
So what does he eat? Only meat?
Oblivious.
Yeah, obviously.
He doesn't eat plants.
Interested in the search for truth and
He eats that
rejecting
kid's
all my
vomit.
guidance.
That's it.
And why would he want to listen to old
Unfortunately, in the
saints
HD
anyway?
collection, this is that
I'm only the
game that
master of
didn't
breaking
age
God,
very well,
one of the wisest
but it's
men on
still
the planet.
really good for its time.
So it seems the answer begins not with careful research
Or sensible thinking.
Nay, as with
They
many
had to
of
kill a
fate's
tree to make
mysteries,
that boat.
it begins.
Yep, it's
Isn't it
okay. There's plenty of trees.
This entire time, I'm just gonna name things that they had to murder.
Dude, it's the elephant graveyard from Lion King.
Who is this guy? Why do they all
That's
have
Daxter.
What? No.
Yes, it is.
What?
Yeah. Just keep watching. Keep watching. Oh yeah, they're the bad guys. He needs his inhaler.
Deal harshly with anybody who strays
Jesus
from the village.
Christ, those are not real.
How do you know?
Trust me.
What are we doing here anyway?
See?
Ted?
Don't you recognize the
This place
voice?
gives me the creeps.
He never gets changed back.
The cutscene sets up the story.
Oh, stupid precursor junk. Eek! What is that dark ooze? It sure don't look friendly. The sage yaps on about the precursors that built this place all the time. Where did they go? Why did they build this crap? Now, I like precursor orbs and power cells as much as the next guy. But if you ask me,
What
they
a
must have been a
douche.
real loser.
Daxter.
How did you do that?
Yeah, he's a little annoying, but he grows on you. He grows on
We're
you.
in trouble!
Oh, sounds like someone you know.
I love you.
Oh, great
It's all Jack's
job.
fault.
Man, that stung! I told you we shouldn't have come here, and you listened! What? Okay, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Just jump back in.
I have no dick. That's the guy who was talking.
I know.
What in green tarnation do you two want?
I was.
Don't tell me. Instead of heeding my wisdom, the two of you went mucking around in the only place that I told you not to go. Misty Island.
That's right. And then.
And Daxter.
Moist
who
Island.
finally took a much-needed bath, but in a bathtub
That
filled
plant right
with
there, that
Donkey
piranha
Kong.
plant, that's actually an Easter egg from Crash Bandicoot.
Or you're gonna help me out of this mess.
I'm gonna keep yapping, because in my professional opinion, the change is an improvement. And besides, I couldn't help you if I wanted to.
What?
There's only one person who has studied Dark Eco long enough to have a chance at returning you to your previous form. Acheron, the Sage. But he lives far to the north.
They never
Far,
find him, do
far
they?
to the north.
That's actually
Nobody
a
has
part of the
spoken to
plot.
him in ages.
Okay,
I would
you
teleport
find
there,
Gaul,
but I can't do
but
that
it's
either.
not what you think.
None of the three sages
He's
that made
dead.
I'll
the
leave it
other
like that.
teleporter
He's
gates
dead,
have seen
guys.
fit to turn their
Video's
ends on
over.
for quite a while.
This has been Big Boss Bat
The
and
only other way
and
north
mac
is
and
by
cheese.
foot through
Yeah.
the Fire
See ya.
Canyon.
Dude, I want
Its
mac and
volcanic
cheese.
soil is hot enough to melt precursor
All
metal.
these things that
You
they're
can't
showing,
just
like the
walk
whole
through it.
environment, that all background.
Oh my.
If you had a
That's
zoom,
Bay, right?
Yeah, that's Bay.
I just happen to be working on
Oh,
such a thing at
places
this
to visit.
very moment. All I would need is 20 power cells
one
to
of the
give it enough
dinosaurs
energy
from
to
Barney.
withstand the canyon's heat.
What?
Isn't that right, Daddy?
It's actually
Yes,
probably the
Kira,
voice of
that
Amethyst.
might work. But
I
when
did
you're a
not
boy
like Barney
and
as a
a half,
kid.
going to get 20
You know the
power
voice of
cells.
Amethyst from Steven Universe is one of the
Most of them
dinosaurs,
have a
right?
power cell
No,
or two stashed
but
away
that would
Green
explain
one.
why I don't
And
like
even if
it.
they aren't willing to just give them away, greasing their palms with a few precursor orbs
Why don't you
should
like
do the
Barney?
trick. And I bet
Barney's
there are
just
even
weird.
more of them out in the wild,
Dude.
just
It's a
waiting
bunch of
for some
dinosaurs with
brave
little
adventurer
kids.
to find.
Well, we've
Dude, it's
got
all
the
about
brave
Sesame Street, dude.
adventurer
Do you not see what we're playing right now?
Adventurer.
Sesame
You two
Street is a
couldn't
bunch
find
of
your way out
animals
the village
Yeah.
with
without
kids.
training.
But they're not weird dinosaurs.
What?
You better go through the warp gate and get some practice on Geyser Rock.
We won't find any more of that dark gooey eco stuff, will we? 'Cause I'd
It's
hate to
really
fall in
interesting
again
to
and
see the
turn
difference
into you.
between
Get in
the
there
first game and the
before I
second
turn you
game,
both
because
into
here
flames.
it's like, okay, it obviously didn't age well nowadays, but it,
He didn't even.
but
You could see them drop from the portal to the wall.
I know, but like actually this was really, I mean this was just like a step up from like the current.
Is a communicator. With
Hello.
it, my father and I can give you advice at
That's how I
any
talk to
time
Faye.
during your quest.
It was a step up from like Mario 64 and stuff like that. But then to Jak 2, it looks so amazing. Like it's not like you can hardly see the polygons.
This is his childhood like
These
favorite
floating
game.
milkshake
If you guys
are
haven't noticed,
precursors.
I
he's gonna
played
be
this
talking
game-
it up.
I played
a
this
lot.
game after
Villagers will
I
give you a
played.
power cell in exchange.
This is the third game that I played technically. So some people grew up with this game and then played the others when they came out. I played the second one, gave up on because it was hard, and then played the third one. And by that time I was still as a fan, so I played this one.
Power cell, the most important precursor artifact you can find. You need to collect 20 of these so I can.
So
power
this
heat
is
shield
about
for
the
your
equivalent
Game Boy
of like
Viewer.
a star maybe in Mario.
No, because the star ends in level.
Yeah, this is just a tutorial. So these power cells are important because what's going to happen is there are going to be things that need the power cells. No, go back. What? No. Go. How do I?
There's not enough sunshine. Press the pause
Oh
button.
yeah, no. So there are gonna be things that need the power cells, like powering up your zoomer and like going through things. It's very interesting. But you also get power cells not only from exploring but collecting.
Each area to look for power
She talks too
But
much.
the workers must have captured
It's a
them all.
tutorial.
I know, I'm kidding.
Don't you miss when like games had tutorials? I miss that. Like, there are a lot of things that games don't have nowadays, like manuals, for example. Those are cool.
Now they just give you the game because they want the money.
Yeah, pretty much.
Please stop.
Yeah, they do their little dance.
Scoutfly had a power cell. I'll bet bet if you collect all 7
'Cause in this game, they're just kids.
You can find even more power cells.
That's Blue Eco, which contains the energy of
It'll
motion.
shock the crap out of you.
Eco allows you to run fast, break boxes, and even activate some precursor artifacts when you get near them.
So, Tom, what have we been doing this summer?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Locked door.
How each Blue Eco
Oh yeah.
increases
So
the time you can use its power.
I got a job in June. See, Noel got me a job in June.
Yeah.
At the gas station he works at. I think we mentioned it in the previous video we made.
While channeling Blue Eco through
I
your
normally
body.
have the night shift, which means from 5 to 8, I'm the only one there, pumping gas and giving people their cars that they got fixed at the mechanic shop. And I lock up every night almost. I lock up, and then later on, I feel like I didn't lock up.
Yeah.
And I get paranoid about it. And since Noel lives like 5 minutes walking distance, I got paranoid last night because I slept over. And so we walked all the way over there, and then it was locked.
Good job.
So yeah, that was fun. Why don't you talk
Yeah.
about your Mohegan Sun concert?
Okay, so this summer has actually been really interesting because I got to go to 2 concerts. It was my two first concerts, and the first one I went to was a band called the Wombats. Really good band, very good sound. And the second one, recently I went to Mohegan Sun, and I got to see the Killers in concert, and I took video of both.
That's where actually a shirt came from.
Yeah, I got a shirt there too.
Your health.
He sounds very diabolical when he
Diabolical.
says that. He has
Your health.
he has plans for Jack.
Come into the light, Jack.
Come into me, Jack.
What?
Oh,
Whoa.
the old man wants Jack's booty.
Higher ledges.
Obviously.
So one of the things I love about all the games is they all have the same controls, which means they all have the same
So they're
movement
unoriginal.
glitches. No, it keeps to the formula, but it adds to it, which what a good sequel should do. Anyway, so instead of having to roll a jump to go farther, you can actually double jump, then hold down circle. Does the same thing, but this one was stupid. And Jack, the Lost Frontier, the one we don't talk about, they literally made that a mechanic and took out rolling. Like, what the heck?
No one used it anyway.
No, it's so important. In Jack, you can't do it as well in this game, but in Jak 2 and 3,
Of the island.
you can
Come back to the warp gate so I can bring you back to the lab.
like go really high with this move. It's really cool. So there's other things I can't explore on the island, but it doesn't matter. We don't really need it. I'm not 100%ing the game. Now, to get the secret ending, you have to 100% the game.
What's the secret ending?
So the secret ending actually sets up Jak 2.
Spoilers.
Compared to the
Basically,
challenges that lie ahead.
what you see in the beginning of Jak 2 is what you see at the end of Jak 1. So that's all I'll mention.
The whole thing?
No,
Fine,
so
fine.
the thing
Just
that they
going through the portal.
the thing that you see in Jak 2, they find at the end of Jak 1.
Why don't you make yourself
But
useful?
only if you obtain all 101 power cells.
Collectors are clogged up again. Head out to the far side of the beach and clear them out, why don't you?
So if he never found them all, he would have stayed with Bay.
Take you right
But
there.
he always stays with Bay.
No,
No,
all of you.
Bay just...
Get out of
Hey, it's
here.
one of those piranhas.
Yeah, from Crash Bandicoot.
No, that's a PD piranha.
No, it's from
That's
Crash
a PD
Bandicoot.
piranha. Come on, that's
No,
a PD
dude, it's actually from Crash Bandicoot.
It's a piranha. It's a flower that looks like a PD piranha. Which came first? The PD piranha was in the old Mario games. I'm telling you.
It's not a PD Piranha reference.
It's a PD. It's more
Lively.
round, but it's a plant that has teeth.
Whoa!
That
Whoa, dude!
it's the same
Whoa!
thing. It's the same
We're
thing.
gonna talk to Bay.
Hey, baby. What do you say you and I go cruising on this A-Grav Zoomer?
He's like, what?
Rule number 1, I don't date
Pretty
animals.
specific rule.
Ah, you don't know what you're missing.
Me. Smack.
Listen, if you need something to keep you busy, my father always talked about an ancient precursor
that's a good way to
pipeline
use
hidden deep
suspenders.
underground.
Yeah.
Some of these pipes end in vents from which eco
Smart
flows freely.
is the new sexy.
Some have been
Speaking of
capped off
pipe.
so that the eco is
I'm
sealed
done.
back. There must be a way to turn the capped vents on.
There must
I
be.
traced part of the pipeline back to the Forbidden Temple. Maybe you should look there for some type of switch.
I could just look here.
I'm
Wait.
sure I could find a switch.
I
if
can just look here.
I'm sure I could find a switch if I look hard enough.
In the other games, though, you could zoom in, whatever. So, yeah. Yeah, no, this is the only game that has...
Bestiality experiment's gone wrong.
No, this is the only one where you have an active first person when you're in a certain mode. I mean, you don't have to use it, but it's for very specific aiming that you need for like a couple things.
Whoa.
I feel safe on this.
Go in the fountain.
Okay.
So this is like your home, right? Where's your house?
I'm pretty sure Jack lives here. Wait, is this the uncle's house? No. The uncle's house is right here. Yeah. So this is Jack's uncle quote. It's not actually his uncle. It's just a dude that kind of is his uncle.
Hello there, my dear boy. You've caught me at a most
So see that map right there?
I
When you
just
get
set
the
off on
game,
my journeys yesterday,
you
when
actually
I seemed
get
to
a
be
map
spot
of
short
the
from
game,
old
and it
precursor
says
orbs.
it's from his uncle.
I would have pledged my word that I had 90 of them, but I gather that your young friend, you know, the little annoying, miserably ugly one, might have just pilfered them as a sort of a spot of fun. Anyway, would you be kind enough to loan your dear old uncle
See?
90 precursor orbs so he can get underway?
So-
I would offer you a power cell.
Basically, there are a whole bunch of precursor orbs around the world, and then there are a lot of times where you can trade them to get power cells. So we are gonna go do the mission that was assigned to us anyway. See, that was the roll.
Yeah, fuck your uncle. What did he ever do for you?
Nothing.
Give you a home, food, a purpose in life.
It feels so cool to play when you're charged up like this.
It looks like Scout
Eee, little Scutty Scuttle.
Red Box.
He's like, I'm gonna get you. Yeah, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Aww. Poor Babby. It's the little Babby lurker. Poor little
You
Babby.
just murdered a child. I hope you're happy.
Poor little Babby. So yeah, I went to the concert and so as a lot of times it happens, there's like an opening band, and this opening band did not even say their name. They just went on and started playing, and I couldn't tell what the guy was singing. There were like freaking 9 members in the band, and I couldn't understand what the singer was saying because he was British, but he was also kind of mumbling. Look at this little pelican. That thing is evil.
Jump on top.
I can't. He'll fly away. If I get close, he's gonna goop up the power cell, and then I have to get it in a lot of time.
Well, speaking of trips, I guess I'll talk about my Maryland trip. So,
Yeah.
My girlfriend lives in Maryland, and I'm a few states away. We met on vacation once. We were friends with benefits for a while, and then we started dating about a year later. I go to see her once in a while, and I did this summer. It was just for a few days. I took the train there. We went to Six Flags in
You
Maryland.
sound so like enthused.
I'm tired, okay? We went to the National Zoo in DC, and we just had a good time. It was a good trip, and then they took me 6-hour drive home, which was fun. We played a lot of like board games. We played a lot of tic-tac-toe.
Really? Oh, you had like actual like board games, or was it
squares. The ones on pieces of paper
like? Oh, okay.
that you just kind
I
of
love
bring with you.
I love watching movies in car rides like that, or like playing phone games.
Yeah, I was trying to keep her off her phone because she's always on it. Kids these days, you know.
Our generation.
Our generation, yeah.
Yeah.
She tells me I'm not always on my phone because it's a piece of shit, but it's not.
So these things right here, these green eco vents, they'll heal you all the way, but this is the only place you ever see them. It's a bit generous. But this is also because this is the green stages there. Because there's a bunch of different areas, and they each have a sage of a different eco color.
He's not on the TV.
It's not TV, it's a radio.
That's because they couldn't put him on the TV.
Because this is really old.
Because it's 1998.
It's 1996?
Really?
No. There's this really cool Wombat song called 1996, but the whole song is like him talking. Like what music video is, him and the band are in this party, this like college party, but they don't fit in, and like everyone's wearing like scuba gear or whatever, and they're like, what the heck? And he's talking about his childhood and how he wishes he was more of a child. I screwed something up, but ow, Doge, and anyway, so it's just like the song goes like bring back 1996. That's cool.
1996 sucked. Tupac and Selena died.
Good job. Now beat me down here by the egg.
Who are you, old lady? I hit her in the head.
No, you hit the egg.
Oh my. I hope the poor dear's okay.
That's a bird hat she's wearing, by the way.
What?
That's a bird hat. Look, there's a little
the hell?
flood. You actually get to ride those later.
Oh no!
So if you never did this mission, you wouldn't be able to access certain parts of the game.
It thinks you're its mama.
She's so sad. She's like, I thought I was gonna be the mama.
Love at first sight. Listen, boys. I'll take this little chick.
Her ears are so floppy.
She's old. Our ears are gonna be floppy. One day.
So, is that the only thing that sags?
Let's just listen to the music. I'll get one more power cell, which is pretty easy to get, and then we'll.
It's to your left.
No, I don't want to get. Fine, I'll show you what happens.
It's
See,
a
he's
trick.
gonna gulp it up. See, it's a trick.
Nope.
That pelican just snagged a power cell.
Get him.
Let's go
I
kick
don't-
some big bird butt.
I don't wanna though.
Do it.
I don't wanna.
Do it.
I don't wanna.
I don't care. Just fucking do it. These
Fine.
kids want entertainment. Entertain them.
I'm gonna drown Jack. Just kidding. He floats up if he's about to drown.
Drink. Drink bleach.
Look at the animation. How there's a specific animation for like different. This was top of the line stuff that a lot of games did not have, and you know what? A lot of games don't have. See, look at this, and now he's getting out of the water. Look at this.
Keep going.
If you take away anything from this video, it's that the few animators who worked on this game did a really good job. Everything's very elastic and specific, and it's really good.
It is
See, look,
very good.
Daxter's shivering because he's cold because Jack's in the water. He's like, ah, Jack, why?
Enough orbs to trap.
Alright, you want me to beat up this pelican?
Fuck him up.
Wharf? Now I gotta beat him to it.
Go.
Oh no, I think I screwed it up.
Great job.
No, he's gonna get it. I haven't done this in a while. Come on, he's gonna get it. Oh, maybe, yes, no, maybe so? Oh, no, I got it. Sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't know where you're going, he totally gets it for you. See, sometimes you can see him in the distance, like flying away, like, oh, no, I wanted it. Yo.
We never saw him again. Some say they found him dead 3 days later with bottles of bleach next to his body.
I was gonna say bottle caps in his stomach, but that works.
Bleach bottle caps.
Yeah?
After he drank the bleach. Or
The
he
bl-
drank the bleach to wash it down.
The blech.
Yeah.
So these guys are lurkers. So these are like the primitive kind of thugs, essentially.
And they're right next to home. That's dangerous.
Yeah, well,
What if they're actually the good guys and they have their own village and you're the bad guys, but since you're in the bad guy's perspective, you think you're the good guy.
Whoa, dude,
But really you're just
crazy.
murdering people who are trying to
Yep.
protect their land.
But what's cool is they actually evolved the characters in Jak 2, because Jak 2 takes place in the future, And so the lurkers by that time actually become slaves. It's really crazy, and you actually do a few missions where you free some lurkers.
I hate Daxter.
He grows on you. Let's see, where are the seagulls? Are the seagulls? They're over here, I think. There's some. If you scare away some seagulls, they'll knock out a power cell. They might be on the other one.
Is this entire game just finding all the power cells?
Parts of it. Where is
Is there anything
seagulls?
that happens in between, or you have to wait until you find them all?
No, okay, so the reason why we're collecting power cells is because we want to upgrade the zoomer so we can go to different levels.
I see. Oh yeah, that's why we talked about.
There the seagulls.
Let's buzz them for kicks.
What? Don't underestimate seagulls, dude.
Dude, okay, so you're telling me that
This watch.
Daxter? No, you're telling me that Daxter's scaring a group of birds away as he's riding Jack. What does that sound like to you?
What?
Timon and Pumbaa.
No.
Backwash Timon, I'm telling you.
You realize this game came out before that?
Lion King came out in like 92, dude.
No, did it really?
Yeah, it started the
Lion King
Disney
was
Red.
2001.
It started the what?
No, it did not start it because Beauty and the Beast came out in 1991.
I'm gonna look this up. Where's my phone? It started the Disney Renaissance. You don't like
They
Lion
did not
King.
start it. I have the history of animation book that I wrote a 10-page essay on. Nerd. It was actually really cool to write.
Hold up, I'm looking it up.
There it is.
Okay, Lion King. Your Wi-Fi is bad. Oh, wait, there we go. 1994, Backwash Timon.
You disgust me.
Daxter was, I guess, one of the things that I drew as far as inspiration was Abu, Aladdin Abu. He was squirrely. He was literally just all over Jack. In Aladdin, he was all over the main character, and yeah, and he would do the same thing in the game. You know, if he does a spin kick, he would spin around him and he'll string back and come back like a rubber band. And so yeah, all that ideas, I think, heavily for me as an animator came from Aladdin.
Tell me he doesn't kind of look
Don't
like Timon.
compare. Stop comparing him to Timon. The joke's dead.
It's not dead. I'm just
The
asking.
joke is
Does he
dead.
not look? Does he not resemble him at all? Come on.
Because he's an Otzel.
What the hell is he?
An Otzel, it's a cross between. Oh, that's the name that was given to him by the creators. I won't spoil what he actually is because you don't learn about his transformation until Jak 3. But an Otzel, the species given to him, is it's a made-up animal. It's a cross between an otter.
An otter and a meerkat.
No,
Damn
it's a
it.
cross between an otter and a. Crap! I forgot what the other one was.
A beaver.
No,
A mollusk.
I'll look it up right now. Actually.
Don't. We already did our lookup quota.
Ugh.
Ugh.
I don't need no man. Tell me what to do.
You know, this would be a good time to end it.
What's an Otzel? What? Not Axel. No. I forget what the cross is. Otzel and a weasel. That's what it was.
Otter.
The more
and a
you
wheat-
know.
Otter and a wheat.
Yeah.
God damn it. All right.
That breathe.
Can
Them
you swim
animations.
there?
Yeah. Oh, you want to see what happens when I swim too far out?
Yeah.
All right. You asked for this. Don't eat me. Ah. Yeah, he eats you if you go too far out.
Well, thank you guys for watching.
We're gonna continue this in the next episode. So, as always, I'm NMac4.
And I'm Big Boss Bat, and we'll see you
Later.